How satisfying was that?
Yeah, very happy to win. It was not easy coming into the match, so I tried to stay relaxed and prepare as best as I could to play Thanasi. So I felt like I played the right tennis, and he was playing very good in the first set. So I think that tiebreaker, I stepped up and played the right tennis. I think from then it changed.
When have you played tennis as good as that before? That's some of the best you played for?
Yeah, I think probably since Bogota I didn't play like this, or even Stockholm I was playing well, and I was happy to see everything's paying off, and I'm feeling physically better, and it's helping me mentally as well on court to feel good and go for my shots and play the right tennis I should play to beat these guys, and I was very satisfied with tonight's performance for me.
Seemed like against Query tonight, raised your level at the right moments when it was kind of tight in that first set. You feeling like you can do that well at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. I felt in the first match against Query, I played well from the right time when he was about to serve for the first set. So I think tonight I played pretty solid and came to the tiebreak where I stepped up and took what I've been practicing into that tiebreak, and it helped me a lot to win. And obviously in the second set I was very confident and went for my shots, and and he slipped off a little bit. So for me it was important to finish the match off.
What specifically have you been doing fitness-wise to get in good shape? Particular stuff that you're hating doing but forcing yourself to, or how's that gone?
Yeah, I've been working a lot on my hips, on my legs, and to getting down low. Being a tall guy, it's not easy to be low, and these guys, much smaller than me, so it's easier for them to stay low to the ground. For me, it's always been difficult. So now I've been pushing myself a lot to stay down on the ball and to be really in balance in the shot. And I think it all comes from fitness, but the way I've been working, I'm very happy, like I said. So hopefully it can keep coming, these matches that are ahead of me, and I can keep playing a better and better tennis.
Are you doing weights, Bernie? Are you doing rowing machine? Are you running, cycling, you swimming? What are you doing to sort of mix it up?
Well, everything I did. Whatever you said, I did everything. Yeah, I was doing a lot of stuff. Before it was tough. Like I said, the first 6 months of the year was just rehab, and it was unusual for me because I was never doing this stuff. After was all about playing matches and trying to maintain my ranking, and then I was happy to win Bogota and played well in the last 4 months of the year. So after this I used the 2 months to prepare as best as I could. I did everything I could to make my body feel better, and I'm feeling 15-20% better on court, moving, hitting the ball better. So for me it's good.
Bernardo, how motivated were you tonight to not lose to an 18-year-old Aussie?
Now I know what it feels like to be playing when I was 18, playing against top players. It's very tough for them because I felt a lot was on me tonight, and I had to step up and prove what obviously the experience and all the knowledge I had the past few years against Thanasi, and I had to put that into play. And it's not easy for him because he's for me I should say, because he's playing tough tennis, serving very good and going for his forehand, and puts me under pressure. So I had to learn tonight to stay with it and use my opportunity when it came, and I was happy to play the tiebreak like I did.
Have you got an opinion? A lot of people do on who will be better in the end out of Nick and Thanasi. What have you seen so far that gives you any indication of who might end up on top?
For sure, I remember when I was playing against Nick a year back in Davis Cup, and I think it was when we won against Poland to get back in the world group, and I said he's definitely going to be in the next few years in the top 100 for sure. And 1 year later after that he's sitting on 50 in the world. So with Thanasi the same thing. I think he has the potential. It's going to happen. He has to stay and work hard and do the right things, and I'm sure he can learn a lot from me over the past few years.
Nishikori, what's the key to beating him?
I have to play, very aggressive and solid, and be on my feet the whole time, and definitely serve well. And obviously his serve is a chance. I'll have my chances on his service games, and I have to take him and play the right tennis, and then I can create more chances for myself against him.
Last year, obviously had the surgery. How long did it take to get back to 100%? To a point last year when you said, "Yeah, I'm back"?
For sure, I think I played I think I started early, just before French Open, which was better for me to start early to get matches in. And I think at the point of Wimbledon, when I had a tough match against Thomas Berdych, I felt very good on court, and unfortunately I lost that, being up a lot of set points in a few of the sets. In 4 sets I think I lost, and after that I felt very good, so I went to Colombia and worked hard and won my second title. So from that point, that 2-3 weeks there was where I sort of felt that I was back, and then I kept playing a lot of tournaments and finished the year I think 55, 56, so that was very good for me.